This video is sponsored by ProPokemon.com, the ultimate source for Pokemon trading card game articles. The premium membership will give you access to the best articles on the net and will give you deck lists and concepts that the writers are currently thinking about. So you and your friends will definitely do better when you get the premium membership at ProPokemon.com.
Everybody in this place is getting crushed. What was my weakness? Gotta be careful or I might get flushed. It's quite dangerous. Now, don't get it twisted, it's a real deal. One energy business, go ahead and try to get it before it's Christmas, because the format is now shifted. New boundaries are getting crossed. I'll give you some info before you get lost in the game. And ever since those EXs came, it has never been the same. Yeah. Every day I come across new players in this game, and day one all the same. Yeah, day one all the same. They want pusher backs, but they don't have the money in their back, so they play and try to win them just like that. Yeah, they wanna win them like that. Yeah. Powerhouse is full of doubts and stage 2's are out. The basics are in. Don't you get it where you've been? The strategy comes from within and the brain. And Don King Tan and Moses Lane. But yeah, whatever, I guess it's a game. We can't turn back. Look forward to a new booster pack. Pull out the EX and put it in your deck. Just like that, the stage is set and practice every day so that you like a trad. When they play against you, you better make it sweat. Yeah, you can do it, just don't give up like that. Yeah, every day I come across new players in this game, and day one all the same. Yeah, day one all the same. They want pusher backs, but they don't have the money in their back, so they play and try to win them just like that. Yeah, they wanna win them like that. Yeah.
What's up YouTube, it's ZapdosTCG here and welcome to another episode. As you may have seen, I updated my intro and I'm back on track with some new content. Alright, in this episode we'll be checking out Landorus EX, because this EX will have a huge influence in the upcoming tournaments. With an HP of 180 and having a lightning resistance, this EX is a real powerhouse and it will be hard to take down in one shot unless you're up against water, of course, because that's his main weakness. I think the only thing that will keep this card down is Blastoise Keldeo decks that will be popping up in the tournaments. If you're not up against that deck, Landorus EX will definitely help you out a lot. It has a first attack called Hammerhead that deals 30 damage to the active Pokemon and then 30 damage to a bench Pokemon of your choice, which is just perfect for an opening attack for just 1 energy. The good thing is that you can actually manage to control 2 hit KOs with selecting the right target on your opponent's bench. Just think about the weak basics with 60 HP, or just Dynamos or Dinos with a weak HP that can just knock out in one shot, because they have a weakness to fight them, of course. And with that amazing attack, you can also set up your second attack, which deals 80 damage, and it also has a side effect. You can discard all your fighting energies if you want to, and then you deal 150 damage instead. So if you do the math right, you'll be able to select the target on your opponent's side of the field, deal 30 damage with your first attack, and then deal 150 if you have the right amount of energies, and just deal 180 damage in total. And that will basically knock out every EX without any tool cards attached, like Eviolite or something like that. And that's why Landorus EX will have a big impact in the current format. Now let's check out in which decks Landorus EX might find a spot. First up is a complete fighting deck. Remember Terrakion EX. If you do, you'll know that those Pokemon are really good, but they're quite slow, and that deck wasn't quite solid since it didn't have the first turn strike. But now with Landorus EX, you can just take advantage of his first attack and attack bit by bit actually, and after a while you'll be able to use Terrakion or Terrakion EX with some XP share and stuff like that as alternate attackers. I do recommend using Switch if you lose use sorry for that, if you use Landorus, because it has a 3 retreat cost, and Terrakion as well EX, and the regular one has a retreat cost of 4, so definitely run Switch in this awesome new fighting deck with Landorus EX. Up next we have Darkrai EX, Landorus EX. This is a new idea. Both those EXs are extremely good, so why not combine a deck with some good EXs like that? It's quite logical. Yeah, the good thing that they have in common is to deal 30 damage extra to a bench Pokemon with their attacks, and with that combination you'll easily knock out opposing EXs, and you'll see that you actually run really smoothly because you don't run stage 2s. You can actually take advantage of that, snipe the basic from your opponent, and just get the cheap prize cards that way. They do have some power in them because Landorus can deal 150, and Darkrai of course is really good with Dark Patch and stuff like that. I do recommend running Computer Search in every competitive deck from now on because it's the best Ace Pack card out there. If you don't know what Ace Pack cards are, watch my previous episode. It's just because it's a powerful item card that will help you out a lot, and if you can manage to run it with Sableye in your deck, like this Darkrai Landorus deck for example, you can easily reuse Computer Search with some Junk Hunts. That's the attack of Sableye, by the way, and that's pretty awesome. And that's it for this card/deck analysis. I know it's very short, but Landorus EX is actually very fast, so that's why I'm doing this so fast. It hits hard, so look out for this one at your upcoming city championships. I wish you all the best of luck, and now let's go on to Poké-News, of course. So we start out with 2012 the World Championship decks, which are now available in stores. Everyone yeah, wants those because you can actually play test them if you don't have the proxies yet, and if you're too lazy to make the proxies yourself, this is actually really cheap for you. You can have some competitive Mewtwo EXs, Darkrai EXs that you can yeah, use as proxies because they'll have a different back. They'll have a back of 2012 World Championships, so you can't use them in your tournaments, but you can use them to play at home against friends and stuff. And alright, next we have 2 scans of some Japanese new EXs. We have Deoxys EX, which has the ability that states all of your Team Plasma Pokemon, excluding Deoxys EX, deal 10 more damage to the defending Pokemon. So this could be the ideal boost if you have multiple Deoxys out, so you can use, it also has an attack actually that reminds me of Mewtwo EX. It deals 30 damage, and if you have a Plasma Energy attached to it, it deals more damage. It deals 30 more damage for each energy attached to the defending Pokemon, so it resembles X-Ball a bit, but not that good, but still it's a good card since it also has the sweet ability. Next is Landorus EX. This is also an EX like Landorus EX that can attack with only 1 energy. This EX deals 30 damage. It also has a side effect that lets you attach an energy card from your discard pile to one of your bench Team Plasma Pokemon. This could also be a special energy card, by the way, so DCEs, Plasma Energies, you name it, it's just so awesome like that. Then there's also a second attack that deals 90 damage, and if this Pokemon has a Team Plasma Energy attached to it, you can discard an energy card attached to the defending Pokemon. So both of those EXs are quite playable, so I'm looking forward to those EXs. Unfortunately, they're only Japanese. They're coming out in the Spiral Force and Thunder Knuckle, the 8 Japanese set, so we'll probably have to wait a bit, but before that, we're also getting a new set ourselves. It'll be out in February, and we'll probably get the cards from the 7 Japanese black and white set or something, Plasma Gale, so Lugia EX, Articuno EX, and the good stuff like that. So for more info about Plasma Gale, you can check out an episode on my channel about it. And also there's a new Ace Pack card in the 8 Japanese black and white set. Is a Rock Guard, and which is an Ace Pack card that has the effect of 3 Rocky Helmets in 1. That means if your opponent lands an attack on your active Pokemon, they will receive 6 damage counters, so that's impressive indeed. And the last thing I want in this episode I'll put in is the Salamence promo card. This Japanese promo card has the ability that states once during a turn when you evolve it to Salamence, of course, discard all 2 cards on your opponent's side of the field. It also has an attack that deals 100 damage and discards a stadium card, but it's not that good, so it's a decent card, but we'll probably won't see it in any competitive deck anytime soon since we do have Tool Scraper. Alright, that's it for another episode actually. I know you people had to wait a long time, but that's just life. I do have a lot to do lately. This episode is also sponsored by ProPokemon.com. Go check them out, and the episode will be yeah, the new episodes will be uploaded once I have time because I don't like making crappy and fast quality videos. So yeah, hope you guys understand, and if you enjoyed this episode, click the like button because you know I always appreciate that and that helps me out. And for those of you that haven't subscribed yet, here's your chance. That way you'll stay updated about everything you need to know about the TCG scene. Anyway, this was ZapdosTCG. Have a nice day. Until next time.